let's go ahead and get started. So as you guys can see, I already have my face done. Since this is a eye look and play around with Jaclyn Hill's palette, figured I might as well just do my face before. So if you guys do want to see my video of a full coverage look, I will go ahead and link that down in the description below. But today I really just wanted to focus on the palette and play around and just really show you guys this look. So first of all, this is what the palette looks like. This is what it looks like inside. Here's all the shades and their glory. They are gorgeous, beautiful. I absolutely love this palette. And then it also comes with this right here. This is a page just full of all the shade names. I'm going to go ahead and keep this in front of me just so that I can let you guys know what shades I am going to be using. First off, I'm going to start with the shade Creamsicle, and I'm going to be using my Morphe E22 brush. Just a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to stick that in the crease of my eye there and just slowly work that back and forth in the crease, blending it out so that it is not harsh. And the one thing that you guys will notice with this palette is that it is very pigmented. So a little goes a long way. You do not need to have the brush completely full of product. I'll show you guys here. I'm literally just tapping in maybe once or twice and then doing that to get the rest off. And then just sticking that in the crease of my eye. What I'm going to go ahead and do before I go any further is I'm going to take my brush. I don't know the name of it, but it is just a flat brush like that. I'm going to dip into my Laura Mercier powder. If you guys hear background noise, I'm really sorry. They're working on my yard right now. It is loud, but we're just going to power through it and pretend like it's not there. So I'm going to pick up some on my brush here, and then I'm just going to put this underneath my eye like that, going up because I do want a little bit of a cut just like that under my eye. As you guys can see, I didn't do my highlight because I figured that I was going to be doing this. It's just to help clean it up once you have a full face of makeup and if there's any fallout. I'm going to be going in with the shade Hunt right here. It's just like an orangey red color. It's very beautiful. So I'm going in with my Morphe E18 brush. It is a smaller brush since this is more of a darker color. And then I'm just going to stick that in the crease of my eye as well. Back and forth. And then I'm going to take up that same brush that I used Creamsicle with, and I'm just going to blend those two together like this. Are so gorgeous, and what I really like about them is they are very blendable. It's nice to work with them. They blend together beautifully. It just makes it a lot easier. And then I'm just blending that out just a little bit on that powder so that it's not so harsh. Okay, next I'm going to be dipping in the shade Jax, which is a color here. And this is just going to give it a little pop of that red since I do have some yellows and some oranges. And then I'm just taking that same brush and I'm blending that red in the other two shades. I'm going to use my Morphe D37 brush, which is a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go back in with that Creamsicle color and just kind of buff out these edges just a little bit, just so that it makes it a little bit more soft. So just going over like this and kind of buffing out those edges just a little bit. I'm going to dip into the shade Royalty, which is this metallic purple right here. It's so gorgeous, and I'm going to just put that in that crease where I have that cranberry color. This is the shade Royalty, and I'm just going to lightly pat that in right here. I'm going to use this as a transition shade into a metallic blue that I'm using on the actual lid, and this is just going to be kind of a transition into that from that cranberry color. So we're just blending that out, and then same with the other side. Using a very little bit, we don't need to go crazy with it, because again, I'm just using that as a transition shade into that metallic blue that's going onto the lid. So while you're blending out, if you do notice that you are losing a little bit of that color that you had, which was that cranberry, you can just dip back into Hunt's and just kind of pop that back into the crease, just to get that cranberry color back in there, just like that. And then make sure you're just blending out again. Okay, so after that, I'm in with the shade Twerk right here, which is that metallic blue. I'm going to be using a flat brush. Since I am putting this on my lid, I really want to make sure that I'm using a flatter brush. This is the Morphe MB10. So as you guys can see, it is flatter. And then I'm just going to dip into that shade Twerk and just pat that on my lid. So as you guys can see, like I said, it is very pigmented. Popping that on the lid, just like this. And then I'm going to be going in with another clean brush, which is the Morphe R28. And I'm just going to be blending that together. Be going back and forth and just making sure that I'm applying that all the way up to the crease, and then just blending out that crease just like so. As you guys can see, it is very pigmented. It's beautiful. I absolutely love these colors together. It's fun. So then what I'm going to do, because I do want this to be a really dramatic look, is I'm going to take that brush that I was using with Twerk, dabbing it in there, and then spritzing it, just because I want this to be dramatic, and just patting that on right here. Just going to do the same with the other side. I do want this to be a little bit of a halo look. So I'm going in with the shade Pool Party, which is a really, really pretty kind of aqua metallic shade. I'm going to be dipping in there and just applying that right in the middle like that. And don't worry, we will blend that out. I'm just going in with this brush and kind of buffing that out just a little bit. Okay, so now that that is all put together on my lid, I am going to go in with my Morphe 560 brush, which is just this pointed brush right here. I dip back into Twerk, and I'm just going to be putting this on my lower lash line, blending that into the corner right there, and dragging that down slowly. Bringing that all the way across. I will grab this Morphe 562 and just buffing that out a little bit. So for this look, because it is so bold, I'm actually not going to be doing any eyeliner or lashes. I really just wanted to focus on the eyeshadow. Also because I had a little mishap with some fake lashes and got the glue on my eyelashes, and so I am giving my eyelashes a break before ripping them out again. So I'm going to be going in with my Roller Lash by Benefit, and I'm just going to be applying that to my lashes. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Again, like I said, I love this palette so much. I really like this look that I have created, and I'm really glad that you guys did too. I was really happy that I was able to film it for you guys and just kind of sit down and show you guys the creativity that this palette has, the pigmentation. Well, it's an amazing palette. So thanks again guys for watching this video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe down below. I make videos every week, and go ahead and turn on the notification bell as well. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you all. Mwah.